What's going down, beautiful people? I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet, and welcome back to Living in Forward Motion. Okay, this is a short talk series. 4 things for your journey. Okay, they're going to help you to get moving or to keep moving if you are feeling stuck. Okay, so this is the 4th video. Okay, this is step number 4. In the first few videos, we talked about the first few steps. I'll let you go back and watch them. But we talked about finding a prototype, okay? Your inspiration. We also talked about production, okay? Which is part of your creation, you doing some work. And then we talked about performance, which is our ability to improve and our ability to assess the things that we've done, okay? And always try to get better. But today we're talking about the 4th thing, okay? And that 4th thing that we're going to be talking about today is persistence, okay? Persistence. The ability to keep going, okay? So, my encouragement to you is to be persistent in this journey that you're taking, okay? You started this journey because you wanted to get out of a place of feeling stuck, because you wanted to get out of a place of being stuck, okay? In your perception, in your mind's eye, okay, maybe you didn't know what you were going to do next or where you were going to go next, or maybe you just completed something and you took some time off and you're thinking about what's going to be the next step for you. Maybe you're trying to improve or trying to revive something or trying to get at something again, but you've kind of been in a low place or a slump, or maybe you've just been kicking back, chilling. You might have lost a little bit of that fervor, a little bit of that drive. But you're ready to start living in forward motion again. And that's why I did this short talk series. Okay? Sorry if it's windy. I'm very sorry if it's windy. But I started this short talk series to encourage people out there. Okay? With 4 stages that are going to help them get out of that stuck place and at least get to moving in forward motion again. To get to pursuing, to get to attempting, to get to making another mark, taking another crack at it, if you want to put it that way. And by this time, if you've been following along with the series, or if you started at 1, you know, you've taken the time to go through some of these stages, some of this process. You could have watched all 4 videos at once, wrote a couple of things down, and know, okay, now I got a little bit of a plan on maybe something I can do that'll just help me get going in forward motion. And then once I get going in forward motion, all I have to do is stay persistent. And if your persistence looks like, well, I made an attempt and I finished it, okay, and now I don't know what to do again, just start the process over, okay? Look for more inspiration, okay? Look for a better example than the first example you found. Or if the first example you found inspired you to take your first steps, maybe you just need a new prototype to move on to a new step, okay? And what you're trying to do or where you're trying to get. That way, you can start to produce more things, okay? Or keep producing the thing that you were working on before with a better performance, okay? And see that through. Follow through. Persist, okay? Persist. Sometimes the journey is long. Sometimes the journey is short. Sometimes your goal requires 1 day. Sometimes your goal requires 1 month. Sometimes your goal requires 1 year. But if you want to be living in forward motion, if you don't want to be stuck or you want to get out of the stuck place, okay, just follow the steps. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it'll do a little more for you than where you are currently at. If not, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the series. Okay, let me know how your journey's going. Earlier today, or I would say early this morning, when I was at one of my jobs, I was working on a little recording. My interface went out. I could sit here and wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and say, you know what, I'm not going to be able to hit my goal of reaching 100 songs by the end of this year. I'm somewhere at like 70. But no, I'm going to just go and get a new interface today. because that's part of my journey of living in forward motion until it's done. of being persistent in this particular thing. Just like I plan to be persistent with my short talk series. Just like I plan to be persistent with writing and trying to create more written content, write some stories, write some books for you guys. Just like I intend to be persistent in showing up on YouTube, which I started last year. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's called Why You Should Start a YouTube. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you're living in forward motion. Hopefully this series is helping you get out of a place of being unstuck. I have one more video for you guys for living in forward motion. So I appreciate you being here. This was just a short one just to let you know that stage 4 ain't hard. It might seem hard, but you already in motion, baby. All you got to do is keep doing. And you're going to be all right. I'm Valet Delroy. This is Ride with the Valet. This is a Living to Be Known series. This one right here is called Living in Forward Motion. 4 stages that are going to help you when you're feeling stuck, or if you are stuck, to keep moving or get moving again. I appreciate your time. Much love to y'all. You can take what's in your mind, turn it into something valuable that'll be tangible for you and the people you love. Okay? All you got to do is believe, be willing, and get to work. It's Valet. I'll see you guys on the last video coming up soon. Living in forward motion. Keep living in forward motion. Keep living to be known. It's Valet.